Hello and welcome to the Maharashtra Brief, where we bring you the top stories from Mumbai and Maharashtra throughout the day. On the show tonight, we are looking at three top stories. One is, of course, the united opposition in Maharashtra that's now meeting the Chief Electoral Officer of the state, or will meet the Chief Electoral Officer of the state regarding the BMC elections. Also on the show, we're looking at how a top Maoist has surrendered in Gadchiroli along with cadres, dealing a huge blow to the Maoist insurgency, with Maharashtra moving closer to its goal of ridding the state of the Maoist insurgency. Also on the show, new guidelines for fishing and fisherfolk to ensure sustainable practices in fishing and address the issue of dwindling catch. So here are the headlines on the show. Maharashtra's opposition leaders will meet the Chief Electoral Officer to discuss the BMC elections. Top Maoist leader along with 60 cadres surrender to the police in Gadchiroli. Maharashtra government announces new measures for fishing to address the issue of dwindling catch. Let's now look at our top story, and of course this is about the united opposition in Maharashtra that will meet the Chief Electoral Officer of the state tomorrow or on Wednesday. This is after the BMC elections, of course, and this BMC election issue is something that has brought the opposition together, including, surprisingly, Raj Thackeray-led MNS, which will also join the opposition leaders in that meeting. My colleague Abhishek Avasthi reports.
हमारे साथ जितेंद्र अवार्ड है। सर, आप डेलीगेशन का हिस्सा थे, किन प्रमुख मुद्दों को रखा गया, क्या कहना
हमारा एक ही मुद्दा यादी, वोटर्स लिस्ट में इतना घोटाला है। और ये हम आज नहीं कह रहे, हमने पहला खत विधानसभा चुनाव के पहले दिया था, क्योंकि लोकसभा चुनाव हारने के बाद जो इस सरकारी पक्ष में जो शामिल थे, उन्होंने जो कुछ चुनाव आयोग को हाथ में पकड़ के जो कुछ यादियों में घोटाला किया है, वो हमने दिखाया कि ये घोटाला है। हमने कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज के नाम दिए, चुनाव आयोग ने कुछ नहीं किया। हम अभी तक चुप बैठे रहे, हम बार बार मिलते रहे, कहते रहे, लेकिन अब तो हाइट हो गई। जब चुनाव जीता हुआ सरकारी पक्ष का एक आमदार ही कहता है कि मैं 20,000 वोटर बाहर से लाया था और उन्होंने वोटिंग किया है, तो हम जो वोट चोरी बोल रहे हैं वो इससे क्या है?
तो कुछ जवाब मिल पाया आप, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं कुछ
कल मीटिंग होने वाली है, कल क्या होता है देखेंगे।
लेकिन सर, जिस तरीके से लगातार एक ये मुद्दा उठाया जा रहा है, महाराष्ट्र में नहीं हर राज्य में, कितना गंभीर होता जा रहा है ये विषय।
चुनाव आयोग का कोई अस्तित्व ही नहीं रहा है। जिस उम्मीद से डॉक्टर बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर ने चुनाव आयोग की निर्मित की थी और इस देश की स्वतंत्रता और देश का गणतंत्र अबाधित रखने के लिए, सुरक्षित रखने के लिए ये संस्था होना बहुत ज़रूरी है और इसकी आज़ादी बहुत ज़रूरी है। ये जो मन में रख के उन्होंने संविधान में इसको डाला था, आज ख़त्म हो गया।
और एक विषय है कि जो 18 वर्ष पूर्ण हो चुके हैं, कहीं ना कहीं उनकी वोटर में एनरोलमेंट बंद कर दिया गया है, वो भी एक प्रमुख विषय रहा है।
वही कह रहा हूँ कि तुम रिपेयर नहीं कर रहे हो, तुम नहीं बना रहे हो, यानी वो जो विधानसभा में घोटाला किया है वही चुनाव आयोग फिर से स्थानिक स्वराज्य संस्था में करना चाहता है।
कल सभी बड़े नेता फिर एक बार मिलने वाले हैं?
नहीं, अभी रात को तय होगा।
धन्यवाद। तो हमारे साथ थे जितेंद्र बाट, साफ तौर पर कह रहे हैं कि जो मतदार यादी है, वोटर लिस्ट को लेकर के जो डिस्क्रिपेंसीज सामने आई है, उनको कहीं ना कहीं एक तरीके से चुनाव आयोग के सामने रखा गया और उस पर जवाब मांगे गए। कल फिर एक बार बैठक होनी है और उसके बाद कुछ सामने आ पाएगा। कैमरामैन संदेश बाइकर के साथ अभिषेक अवस्थी, NDTV इंडिया, मुंबई।
In what is being seen as the biggest surrender of Maoists in the history of the Maoist insurgency in the state, a top Maoist leader has surrendered before the police in Gadchiroli along with 60 cadres. This is being seen as a massive blow and an effective eradication almost of the Maoist insurgency in the state, and also a major success for the government against the Maoists. My colleague Sanjay Tiwari sent us this report from Nagpur.
Although the Maharashtra police are yet to make an official announcement, it looks almost certain that one of the top Maoist commanders, Bhupati, has surrendered before the Gadchiroli police, and the official announcement is likely to be made in a day or two when he publicly is scheduled to lay arms before the Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, who also looks after the home portfolio. His wife Tarakka has already surrendered before the Gadchiroli police a few months ago. This appears to be in line with the announcement made by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah that India will be Maoist free in jungles by March next year. Sanjay Tiwari with camera person Vinay Shukla in Nagpur for NDTV.
And finally, on tonight's show, we have this story where the government of Maharashtra has announced measures to ensure sustainable practices in fishing and to address the issue of dwindling catch for fishermen off the coast of Mumbai. What it has done is it has fixed the minimum size for different varieties of fish that you can catch, and if the fish is below that size, you cannot catch it or you have to release it back. And that's something that the government says will ensure that fish reproduction continues and the issue of dwindling catch is also addressed. My colleague Anuj Rayate reports.
Maharashtra has become the second state after Kerala to put up a criteria for catching and selling fishes as far as their length is concerned. The Maharashtra government, along with the Central Marine Fisheries Research Institution, has taken a decision about how there needs to be a minimum length that different kinds of species of fishes need to attain before they are caught by fishermen and then further on are sold in the market. Now, what is the reason behind all of this? Now, we know when you talk about fishing, a huge amount or huge portion of fishes which are collected from the sea across the state, mostly of course in the coastal part, are done through netting. The process of using nets for fishing is fairly common in this part of the country. And when the netting process catches fishes which are not mature enough, which are not very big or which are small in length, what it does is that it affects the reproductivity of that particular region as far as the fishes is concerned, and that after a certain point of time affects the amount of fishes that the fishermen are able to collect in the entire post-monsoon season. To tackle this particular problem and to increase the probability and the chances of the fishermen catching or getting a good hold or good amount of fishes by the end of the post-monsoon season, the government of Maharashtra, as I said earlier, has taken this decision with the help of a Central Research Institute. Now, when you talk about the increase or how does this actually impact the business, sources from the Fisheries Department have confirmed that, when you talk about the most important phase, as I've highlighted it earlier as well, the post-monsoon season, that is exactly where this entire phenomenon is expected to boom the results for the for the fishermen, wherein the supply or the possibility of them getting more number of fishes will be 4 times more than what was the case earlier when there was no such kind of a criterion when it comes to the minimum legal size, that is also referred to as the MLS, as far as the fishes are concerned. The department has also made it very clear that all those fishermen who will be violating this rule and will still be catching fishes which are under the MLS, a strict action will be taken against them. Maharashtra's Sport and Fisheries Minister Nitesh Rane has also gone on record in stating that there will be a high-scale campaign, an awareness campaign that will be put in place to raise awareness about this issue so that more and more fishermen become aware of it, and it in turn helps them in getting more produce. With camera person Arjun Chikle, this is Anuj Rayate reporting for NDTV from Mumbai.
That's all we have on the show tonight. Thank you so much for watching the Maharashtra Brief. For all the latest news from Mumbai and Maharashtra, stay tuned to this platform, NDTV's YouTube platform, and specifically do watch the Maharashtra Brief. And if you're looking for news and the latest updates, stay tuned to NDTV. Thank you so much for watching.